Good evening, all, and welcome back to another live. I'll just move these over here onto this screen. So tonight, wasn't planning on doing a live, but out of all the photos that were sent in the other day, one of our supporters, she sent in 10 photos, and her photo should have been done last night. So welcome everyone to the live. I wasn't planning on doing a live tonight, but I'm here. So I'm still in my work clothes. I've just had dinner, and I'm still haven't yet quite settled for the night. But this live is for Marlyn. These photos that I will be editing, and I've got 10 photos to edit of hers. Hello guys, welcome. Thank you for joining tonight. Like I've been explaining in the last things, Marlyn, she's just jumped on and she said hello, how are you? This live is for her. It's dedicated to her for a special thing for her son that she wished me to do some editing on photos, and a little bit of a backstory on this. Marlyn sent me a few photos a while back and asked me if I could edit them for her. She sent me about 4 or 5, and I said yes, sure, I'll edit the photos for you. And they came out stunning. The photos were really good. I was surprised how well I did on some of them photos, and it was actually a lovely family photos of her daughter, her son, her husband at the Grand Canal Mall in Manila. I've actually been there once. Beautiful place. I would love to go there at night time and take some photography. But so I did some photo editing for her, and I was quite happy with how the photos came out on that one. And when I asked for you guys to send in photos, she sent in 10, and I should have done hers last night, because hers come up in order for her photos to be done. But because Marlyn had 10, I wanted to try and get more photos done for other people. So I was going to do it in my own time, off a live and everything like that. But I thought that I was at work today, and I was thinking to myself, Marlyn may want to experience the photos getting done as they're getting done. So I'm like, why don't I do a quick live? So if people didn't want to be here on this live while I'm doing photos of hers, that's fine. This live was mainly to give something back to a supporter that has supported me very, very much in the last couple of months. She's always on the live. She's always on all the posts that I do. She's got me on Instagram, and she shares my photos on Instagram and puts them in her stories and everything like that. She is a complete and utter saint. Like, she does a lot to try and share out all my stuff and everything like that. And this is my way of saying thank you by doing a live for her. And if you guys want to hang around and have a chat with me as I'm editing these photos for her tonight, it'd be very much appreciated. I love having everyone on. I love talking to everyone. And I know every one of you guys love having chats with Julie. And she's in the comments. Knowing her, she'll drop a sleazy one pickup line somewhere along the night. But guys, thank you very much for joining. So quickly, Ria. Whoa, what am I doing? Nope. Okay, quickly. So I've been ranting a lot. Ria, welcome, Paul. Fam Cortez, welcome, Paul. Mary Joy, welcome, Paul. Mary Okay, I can't say it's the last name, but the other Mary, welcome, Paul. Jenny, welcome, Paul. Marcy Soul, sorry, Poe. Marisol, welcome. Who else have we got here? Ernestol, welcome. Sorry if I pronounced that one wrong. Just going through and welcoming everyone that has joined in. Angel, welcome. Beth, always glad to see you on. I didn't plan on doing it live tonight, Dale, but I hope David's around and I'll corrupt him a bit more, and we're going to get on. This, I will say, is water, but David, it's vodka. Let's have a drink. So, welcome everyone. So, I am going to do some of these photo edits for Marlyn, and you guys can have a chat if you have. Well, Zilda, hello, Paul. How are you? So, yeah, I'm going to do these edits for Marlyn, and I'm going to get them to her tonight so she can do as she wishes. Marlyn, just remember, you want to print these out for your son, okay? My best advice is, I don't know, I think these may have been taken on a phone. If they were, and this goes for everyone, if you take photos with your phone, don't blow them up too big, okay? Try and stay with a smallish photo. You don't want to go too big, otherwise you may be disappointed and wasting money when they don't look right. So I can't change the quality of the picture. I can edit it, but just go for a nice little photo. Don't blow them up too big. So yeah, that's all I can say for of all the photos that I edited last night. I have sent back to the owners, back to the supporters and the followers, and it's just amazing seeing some of the responses that I got. It was great. So let's get into this. More water, especially here in the Philippines. It's so hot. Well, I had to quickly throw clothes on because it's not too cold and it's not hot tonight. But I had my jumper off, but I've got nothing on underneath my jumper. And I did have my pants off, so I've put my pants back on and I've put my jumper back on, just fully dressed for you guys. So I'll take a drink of water, and then I'm going to get into editing some of these photos. And Marlyn, I hope you appreciate these photos when you receive them. I'm looking forward to editing them for you. All right. You're an awesome person, David. All right, so we will bring not that. We want to bring that because we're going to change views. We are going to go over to the big screen. Whoa. There we go. Now we put yous back over here. Sorry about that. Just I've got two monitors. So where my webcam is on my second monitor. So what you see here, is on my laptop. And I read all the messages that's coming through on the second screen. So that's why I put my webcam there, so I can look, or kind of, sometimes I look at the screen and that, and I look down, but so I can look at you guys and you can see me instead of seeing me on a side angle. So, and that said, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, this is the thing. We could always sit down, have a nice cup of coffee, tea, get some biscuits or whatever, and just sit down, have a chill, have a chat, I love getting on these lives because I get to interact with you guys. If I'm doing editing or something like that, we can chat about it while you guys are doing your daily stuff, cooking dinners and stuff like that. You guys can watch in the background, and it's great. I love doing this. I really do. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Wasn't planning on a live, but I just thought I wanted Marlyn to be able to see the photos get done, so went for that live. So that's the only reason why we're live tonight, is because I wanted to share this with Marlyn. Alright, let's go into development. And so this is the first photo. So her son is, I don't know what age he's turning, but his birthday is on the 30th of May. So we will be wishing him a big happy birthday on the 30th on the page. And I hope everyone jumps on that post when I post it and wishes him a happy birthday as well. So let's get into this. Hang on, I'm changing out of this jumper. I'm backwards. Whew. Sorry, I was just getting hot. Yes, that is in Baguio, because the next photo is Baguio City. So, yes, this is in Baguio. It'd be a lovely church to go and visit and get a photo with everyone not there, but yeah, it'd be a little bit hard trying to get a photo with nobody. Send a photo through Poe to the messenger, and I'll definitely get it, and I'll edit it on one of the lives. Okay, so always, anyone, if I've edited photos already and you want more photos to be edited, just send them through to the messenger and I'll get to them, because I want to do probably Joy, yeah, that's right, Paul, send them through, and I will edit them for you, most definitely. So just send them through and I'll get to them on one of the lives. I'm doing a live again Sunday night to finish more of those, and because we had like 20 photos come in, I decided that I'll do another live on Sunday. I got more photos coming in again, so Wednesday I'm going to do another live. So I'm going to do a fair bit of lives and try and get around to doing some videos as soon as I can. But lives are easier for me because by the time I finish work, it's getting dark and it's hard. Nowadays, it's getting hard to do a video. So I want to try and get more videos up, but lives are the easiest thing for me at the moment. Excuse me. All right, so we're going to do a bit of a auto edit on that, and that auto edit as before, after. The auto edit has brought the colors back a little bit. And just go into my phone because my phone popped off. It's the other girlfriend. Don't tell Julie. Me and Julie was actually talking about that today, with everyone's response to that. That was good. That was a funny one. Oh, beautiful. Alright, but I'll have a look at them a little bit later. I have got your message. So just getting some people returning thank you messages from sending the photos back. So alright, let's get into this. So I have noticed that we probably want to drop the exposure a little bit. But I'm going to have to play with the details because I've noticed that in the sky and even in the faces and on the building there's a little bit of distortion. So I'll play with the sliders down in there just to try and bring it back a little bit. But I'm guessing that, Marlyn, I'm guessing that this is your son's girlfriend. Is it? They're all together, so they're having a lovely time together. So it's great. Okay. So, Marlyn, what is your son's name? Can I ask if you can put it in the comments for me? I don't know if you said it already or not, but I'd love to know his name. And how old is he turning on Sunday? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. So just playing with the vibrance and the saturation, the dehaze, the clarity, and the texture, just like I normally do. And it just gives me a bit of a base to move with. As sometimes I do, once I change other things, I may come back and I'll change them sliders again. But it definitely is a base kind of to start with. So I've definitely brought it back a lot of colour into this image. Ow, I just smashed my foot. Oh, that hurt. Oh, I can sit down at a computer and still hurt myself. I'm a special kind of special. Alright, so we'll go into the... Marlyn, hello Paul, how are you? Welcome back to another live. I hope you enjoyed the photos. Now, I don't know how well you guys can you can see this, but on his girlfriend's face, you can notice that there's a bit of texture there. I'm going to play with this slider again and see if you can notice that it smooths out a bit, so it's more flattering for her, but it also helps the background with the pixels problems in the clouds. So just see if you can notice this, because I'm going to play with the noise reduction luminance slider and see how it goes black and white. Now I'll play with it until I think, okay, that goes too far and that just looks like a cartoon kind of photo. It could be actually kind of an interesting photo, but it's not what we're going for. So we'll bring it back to the start, and obviously you can see that, you can see in the background, you can see the pixels, but in the face you can see it too. But move the slider to about there. Things start looking a bit better. Her face smooths out a bit. The clouds in the background smooth out a bit. Even your son's face smooths out a little bit just because of the pixelish issues, but it's kind of handy being able to use those sliders to try and help. You're not trying to fix every imperfection or anything in a person's face or whatever. So don't think that's what you're doing. But it just so happens to be that was one of the side effects to playing with that slider. Baguio is one place I have to visit in the Philippines. If you guys remember the video that I did when I did up all them canvases, my friend that owns that restaurant that I took those canvases to, Greg and Gemma, they're actually from Baguio, and I've known them for probably going on 12 years. I've known them. They're a lovely couple, always very humble, always very helping, and I class them as close family. 22 he's turning. Wow. I feel old now. Alright, so I wouldn't actually touch this image anymore. I think it has come a long way from where it was. I don't think anything else really needs to be touched. I think that it's quite a good end product. So this is what I started with to what it is now, with just a few touches. I think that it's quite a good outcome. Maybe I might go back to the details and the luminance slider, I might bring it back just a touch, but I think that this is quite a good photo from where it started to what it is now. So, and yeah, let's move on to the next one. I'm glad, Marlyn, that you are enjoying this live. I did this one for you tonight. If another supporter or something like that had sent me something like this and it was for a special occasion, I would probably do exactly the same thing for them. But Brian, so Brian is 22 on Sunday. Brian Rowland. We will be wishing him a big happy 22nd on Sunday. I hope everyone from this live is on the Facebook page and they jump on and wish him the biggest happy too as well. And yeah, I wish him all the best, and his girlfriend too. Alright, so we're going to go to this Baguio one. So this one could be an interesting photo to try and get an image, change the image or edit the image a bit. It's kind of like a photo of a photo. So let's have a look at what we can do. So we've gone with an auto, and the auto has actually just changed the colors, just deepened them up a little bit, so it's not too bad. I'll probably bring down the exposure a little bit. Texture up a little bit. We want to bring down the clarity a little bit because there's a little bit of noise in this photo. Dehaze. Well, dehaze helps quite a substantial amount, but we'll bring it back a bit. We won't go up too high. Bring up the vibrance and the saturation. We'll leave that for the moment. See, already this image has come a long way, so we're still not finished. I want to just watch. I want to change the orange tones a little bit in this, and not have it too overpowering, because the orange tones, like I was mentioning before, is very much in photos. It's very much within the Filipino skin tone. So if you put high vibrance and saturation in, or put a bit of it in, it may blow out the skin tones. So by going to the orange tab and dropping it down a little bit and the saturation a bit, it can bring back the skin tones a little bit more natural. So that's kind of what I just did there. So many words I wanted to say right now, but I don't want to, because it generally has got the all almighty in the words, and I don't want to offend anyone. But man, playing with these sliders, like, this is what it was before. You can see all the noise in the photo, especially in around them themselves in the background. And now touching a little bit of the sliders, you can see how a lot of the noise has come out, which is great. Like, I didn't know how this photo would come up with doing these edits from where it started to where it is now. It's kind of just revived it, which is great. Like, I know this is a photo of a photo, and it can be quite a difficult edit. But as long as these photos don't get blown up big, these could be quite a nice little gift. So, yeah. I'm really excited or happy with some of these photos. Like, sometimes I look at a photo and I'm like, oh, I don't know how I can go for you and bring it back. But for some reason I've done a decent job. Surprising. I even shock myself sometimes. So, I'll stop tooting my own horn, because I didn't notice it before. But you got a finger in the picture. That's character. That's awesome. I didn't notice that a minute ago. It just took me a second. I'm like, hang on, that's a thumbnail. That's awesome. It wasn't until I started playing with the vignette and I started looking to the side that I noticed that there was a thumb on the picture. That's awesome. That's cool. So what I could probably do is, no, not spot removal. let's undo that. Okay, let's make this bigger. Oops. So we want to undo. Okay, sorry I'm playing around. So what I'm actually trying to do, guys, is I'm going to see if I can try something to try and move that finger or that thumb out of the picture, but making it a way that it will be noticeable, but at least it doesn't look like a thumb's there. So I'm going to try and see what I can do. Like, I don't put things into a photo, but sometimes I will take things out if they shouldn't be there. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try my best to see if I can see if I can. No, it's not zooming in. I'm going to try my best to see if I can take that thumb out. Oops. Now, I'm an iron whether it's right or it shouldn't be. This is quite hard to make the call, because once it's done, it's done. I'm trying to edit it in a way that it's the best it's going to come up, or the nicest I can do it. It's not the photo. The photos come up great. It's more that I'm trying to help when this photo gets printed that someone's not going to sit there and go, hey, there's a thumb there. So I'm trying to make it less noticeable. And I think what I've just done there is a little bit less noticeable than a standout thumb. People might just look past it straight away and go, oh, okay, that might have been a bit of damage in the rail or something like that. So I'm just trying to see what I can do. It's definitely maybe the heel's the best way to go instead of the... So what I was using then, guys, was the spot edit tool, spot removal tool, but I was using the heel. You got heel and clone, so I think definitely that's about the best I could do it, and still keep it somewhat realistic without it standing out that was a thumb there. So interest rates are going up. Alright, so I think everyone comes more for Julie's pickup lines than they actually come to watch me. So, Marlyn, I hope that this photo looks decent for you. If you don't like what I've done with that thumb area, I can take it out. Just let me know. Other than that, I think it's from where it's come from to what it's looking like now. It's a big improvement. So I hope you enjoy this photo. Manila Bay. So the auto edits made this photo look a lot worse with the sky. Definitely not going to go with the auto edit on this one. I am going to manually edit this one, and probably this sky definitely needs a gradient filter in it. Don't want to... So it's going to be an interesting one because there is a lot of pixel issues in them clouds, and I think I may have tweaked it enough that it may help. I'm not 100% certain of it just yet, but we will see how well it shows up. Alright, so let's go back to here. We'll drop the exposure a little bit, and the sky is looking a little bit better now. It's not so oomph. Bring the contrast a little bit. Definitely going to bring down the highlights just a touch. You don't want to bring it down too far, otherwise it's really gonna blow out that sky again and make it look terrible. So bring down the shadows a little bit, bring down the whites a little bit. Gonna raise the blacks a little bit, texture up. Clarity definitely needs to come down a touch because of the pixel issues. Dehaze up a little bit, help with the blacks. Put a bit of vibrance and saturation. Now this sky is going to be a challenge. Try and keep it from going the way it's going. But we'll definitely play with the other sliders down in the details to see if I can help that out. Oh yeah. Haha. Adult snacks. Lolly. Yeah. I called it correctly. I've actually walked along this wall one day. I walked the whole wall. I wanted to go up and I heard about it. It's up in Malate. I'll say Malate, just how I pronounce it. I missed something. Oh, that pickup line is dirty and dangerous. So I wanted to go to Malate once to see the LA Cafe. I wanted to go and have a look, see what it was like. I went during the day, so it wasn't overly busy or anything like that. But I was staying in Makati, and from where I was staying to where I was dropped off to the LA Cafe, I looked on Google Maps. It was 8.5 kilometers walk back, and I wanted to go over and have a look at Manila Bay. So I walked over, I had a look, and Julie said to me, she was like, "Oh, what are you doing now?" I said, "Oh, I'm just going to go for a walk along Manila Bay," because Julie was back home in Subic. Oh, that one's terrible. Julie was back in Subic, and I was actually planning on flying out. So I said to Julie, I'm going back to Manila on my own for a couple of days just to relax a bit before I get on the plane and I start making my trip home. Julie's like, okay, no problem. I think I went back a day before I flew out or something, or a day. Yeah, I think it was a day or day and a half before I flew out. And I actually end up staying another week because of the Taal volcano went up when I went to go home. And I said to Julie, I said, "Oh, I'm going to go and walk along Manila Bay and have a look." And she goes, "Where are you?" I said, "Oh, I'm walking along Manila Bay." And she goes, "How are you going to get back to your hotel?" I'm like, "Oh, I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead yet." And I started walking. She goes, "What are you doing?" I said, "Oh, I'm still walking." She's like, "Are you going to catch a taxi or a grab car back to the hotel?" I'm like, "No, I might keep walking." She goes, "How far from your hotel were you?" I said, "Oh, 8.5 kilometers." She's like, "What?" I'm like, 8.5 kilometers. And she's like, "You're going to die. It's hot." I'm like, "Nah, I had fun. I had a few beers by the time I got back to the hotel, but yeah, I just walked through Manila and did some sightseeing of streets, not really anything, but yeah, I had fun. I had a look around and I'm walking around and it is what it is. I enjoyed it. Excuse me. So just trying to tweak this a little bit. That sky is the hardest part because of how bright it was. So now I'm just trying to tweak it so that it doesn't blow out in the top corner here, which it's not the easiest things. Raising the exposure a little bit's helping. Alright, so I don't think I can change that corner just there. But it gives an interesting feel to the top of the thing. I've probably missed some conversation. Happy me, sir. To gallon to gallon to gallon to gallon. Yep, okay. I haven't missed anything. Oh, there's English. Beautiful photo. I can actually understand a few of the words that some of you guys are saying from time to time, but you know, it's all good. Wow, Subic. One of your May dreams. It's a nice area up there. I quite like it. There's still so many places I want to see. I want to head back down towards Dumaguete. Soft spot for Dumaguete because it's the very first place that. This is the next photo. Oh, sorry. Hang on. We'll go back to that one. So this is what I've ended up with. That's what I started with. And that's what I finished with. Jessica, welcome, Paul. I seen them photos that you sent to Julie of the little ones christening and birthday. That was amazing to see, and I'm so glad that the April or the March giveaway was good to help you out with that. So thank you for sending those photos for us to see. So yeah, that's what the photo started with, blown out in the sky and that. And now I've kind of brought back a bit of colour into the image. So overall, not a bad finish. So let's move on to the next one and check out the next few. So with this one, I would love to be able to straighten up the horizon, but if I straighten up that horizon, they're going to be on a slant. So I'm going to leave it the way it is. It is what it is, and I'm going to play with some of these sliders. definitely got a lot of blown out section right here. I honestly don't think I can save that or do much with it, but it may be okay. We will see what happens. Definitely going to need to use the luminance noise reduction slider. So just playing with the tone curves and stuff like that. Thank you guys for all the kind words and all the support for Marlyn tonight. Everyone's been very good and complimenting these photos. Her lovely boy. And yeah, so... And her son's Brian, if I remember correctly. I know it's back here somewhere. Back in the comments somewhere. He's 22 on Sunday. Oh yeah, I've lost it. I know it's there somewhere, but yeah. So thank you everyone for all their kind words tonight and coming in for a lovely chilled sort of edit and just having this moment with Marlyn. So we're gonna play with these sliders. Boom! They look so cute together. So I don't actually think that they're... Oh, we don't want that one. We want this one. I don't actually think there's anything in that corner. No. So I can't really change that corner much because there's actually nothing there. It's just bright sky. So I'm just going to leave it as it is because they still look lovely and not taken away from how they look or anything like that. It hasn't affected the photo. It may stand up, but it kind of balances out with having the grey off to one side and the white there. It's still a bit of an eyesore or something like that, but it's okay. They look great together, so you think we look cute together. We don't. We look like a big monkey and a little monkey. We look like we should be in the zoo. That was a big ass monkey. Okay, so no, stay with the colour. So where do we start from? That's there. So this is where we started from, guys. That was the photo that I started with to what it is now. Not a bad change. So quite happy with the colour that's brought back into the shirt. And yeah, it looks quite good. The skin colours look a lot better now. So it looks like more of a natural kind of photo. We'll leave it on that one, and we'll go to the next one. This one's going to be an interesting one. I seen this one and I seen how shaded this one looks, so I thought, oh, this is going to be an interesting edit. So let's have a crack at this one. Definitely because of the shadow that was in the front, it was so heavily shadowed that the pixels haven't really picked up on it and stuff like that. We're just gonna have to wing this and see how it comes up. Nope. No, we still want that, but we might bump up the shadows a bit, bring them back up a bit. Lolly. No, far from the best. Certainly far from the best. Not talented at all. Just here having fun. Because I got all you lovely peoples here. Chilling with this big old monkey. Tapping on his keyboard. Welcome, Princess. I hope you're having a lovely night. Thank you for joining us on this live. We're just doing a bit of a edit for Marlyn here for her son's birthday that's going to be on Sunday. Oh, gonna sneeze. Excuse me. I'm having a wonderful night, guys. Thank you very much for coming. As people are asking how am I tonight, I am beautiful. I'm having a good time. I was singing today at work. I had my earphones in listening to country and I was singing away. It sounded terrible, so I wouldn't have wanted to be walking past me at work. But I was singing. Sounds so bad. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying these edits, Marlyn. Still a little bit concerned with this one, so I'm just gonna have a little look-see and play around first. Excuse me. Details, so excuse me. So I'm trying to see if I can help their face, but they're in the shadow a lot, so it's hard to try and recover the missing pixels that were in the face. Princess, I will get to your photo, or your photos, in either Sunday Night Live or Wednesday Night Live. But I will get to your photos, definitely. So, but at the moment, just tonight, this one's just for Marlyn. So, I've still got another 5 photos to edit for her. I don't know how long this live's going to be, but this one was just so she can watch the edits get done for herself too. I'm just trying to read all the comments as they're going through. Alright, so we've still got quite a few people on tonight, which is, it's lovely, it's good. Just chilling in the crib. I don't know. I hope everyone's having a lovely afternoon. They've had a good day, and they're having a lovely night. I won't worry about that one. So what do we start with? So this photo has come a long way. It's lovely to have you here, Anna. I'm glad that you have found our page and you are on part of this. So, yeah, I can't thank everyone enough that makes this page the page that it is, because without you guys, I'll just be a person that's just sitting on Facebook or YouTube doing nothing. But now I get to interact with you guys and all that. So I thank you so much for that. So that's what I started with, and that is where the photo is right now. This is probably the best I can do. I would love to be able to fix the face a little bit more, but I think with the photo being in the shadow when it was taken and the person's back a little bit, if the photo was probably 2 feet closer, the faces maybe a little bit better, because in this photo here you can notice that there's still a little bit of dead space between here. So if you move the bottom of the photo here, you may have got a little bit more detailed in the face. So it's a whole live and learn sort of thing, but I'm tried my best with this. From what it started with to what it is now, it's quite a big improvement. The colors come back into it, so I'm happy with that. Don, good evening. I hope you're having a lovely day, or lovely evening, afternoon. So this is, I'm guessing this is in Baguio as well, being up in the mountains, because I know Baguio is a mountainous area. Let's go for the auto, see how it changes. So it's just changed the color a little bit. So now we're going to go through and we're going to play with a little bit more and see if we can bring a bit more back into this photo. It's even starting to look like it's bringing a bit more back into this photo right now. Yeah, see, just dropping that shadows down a little bit, it's giving a bit more detail to the to them that they were wearing their couple shirt. Julie tried buying a couple shirt for us when I first come over, but I was too fat and I couldn't fit in it. Details is where we want to go. Bit of masking, bit of luminance, color reduction. Just a bit more oomph back in it. Oh, just give it a bit of a punch. A bit more pizzazz. The photo's pizzazzed. It's been bejazzled. It's been glittered. It's been butterflied. I don't know. I'm just throwing out random words now. But the photo has come a long way from what it started at to where it is now, just by doing a few little tweaks. Nothing that I am doing is fantastic. It's not talented or anything like that. It's just a slight tweak here and there, and the photo has come back to life. Everyone can learn how to do this. This is what it started with. That's where it is. It's not hard. It's not expert level. It's no nothing. It's just simple. Move a couple of sliders around and hey presto, kabam! You got a beautiful photo. You are most welcome, Poe. I am glad that you're on tonight. I sent you a message going, watch YouTube. I'm going live. And you jumped on. So I better go back to that one. So that's where we started, guys. To there. I wouldn't say that that photo needed anything more. I think the colour coming back, a bit of the noise reduction taken out of the photo, it's great. Like, you don't need to go to the extremes. Just that simple, elegant edit, bam, move on to the next one. Don't need to be out there all the time. Alright, so let's go to the next one. Let's have a look. Obviously there was a big joke there, because it looks like she is laughing her butt off. So clearly we missed the joke, or she's trying to bite him. Either one. I would probably bite him too. Like, I'm the boss. I don't know. But from what I can tell, it looks like that there was a joke going on there. We've missed it. It would have been probably a funny thing at the time, and now they're going to have this photo to remember that day, whatever was said, whatever was done. Big change. So there's a bit of a change in the sky from where it started to where it is now. Definitely the colours are popping a little bit more now. Hello Emily, how are you, Paul? Slowly working through down the thing. Probably there. Probably there. Son of a... Just want to take that little emoji love heart right out. I don't know what she's trying to cover up, or she's probably biting him, I don't know, but it'd probably be a really good photo without that little emoji heart there. Because there is a slight pixel. I can see it by eye here, but yeah. So, oops, wrong one. That's where the photo started to now. So you can see how the greenery's just popped a bit. The sky started popping a little bit. Even the colours in Brian's shirt has come out a little bit more. So, and his girlfriend's pants, you can notice that they come more of a vibrant pink, a pale pink. It's not a bright pink, but it looked more washed out white here. Now it's definitely come back to a little bit of a pink. So it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. I'm probably glad, guys, that this bottle wasn't actually proper vodka. Otherwise, if I drank that much vodka in this point in time, I'm pretty sure I'll be sleeping right now. Because it would have knocked me out. Because that's a lot. Not water, but if that was alcohol, whew, it would be potent. Alright, so where are we at? That's what it started with. We're still... yes. Just thinking on the fly. Oh, excuse me. 9:30. Getting late. Actually, I don't want to change any more to that photo because I quite like this photo. The clouds, there's the drama in the clouds. Like, why would you want to try and change it? Like, it's great. The green in the thing, you see a bit of a city or a little town behind them. It's quite a nice photo. Don't need to do. It's come a long way. It was very washed out. Now the colour and the life has come back. So we'll push off to the next one. They're in the same area, except for she's like, oh, I'm gonna beat you now. So obviously she's like, oh, it's on. I'm gonna get you. But wow, that was a really bad edit. Let's bring... Yeah, I don't like that auto edit at all. Let's take it away from where it was. So this is going to be an interesting edit. This one's going to be off on the fly. So Ooh, this guy's gonna play havoc. What's tonight? Thursday night. Okay, so we'll just leave that. This one's slightly a little bit harder than the last one. The auto edit really helped this one out, but this sky, it changed like that. Like, I don't know how quickly these photos were taken between each other, but this sky certainly has knocked it around. This photo making it a little bit harder. Color, no, not that one. Details. Yeah, you can tell that the clouds literally in this photo had moved a long way, because when I started playing with the luminance and the masking, I could see where all the clouds were actually sitting, and from the first photo to this photo they completely moved away. So yeah, these are all a lot of white clouds, not flowers, white clouds, not too many grey, so there was no body there, and too much light was starting to come through. There's a prenup kind of photo shoot. Oh, cool. So that's where the photo started to now. Definitely a big change in the photo. So I'm probably not gonna change much more to this one, because if I start changing too much to this one, it's gonna blow out the sky. The sky is a little bit hard because there's too much light in that sky. But excuse me. Sometimes I'd have filter on for the sky in my camera when I take this photo. So it's a little bit hard when you're doing with phones. Like you got no filter. Like, it's just straight to the whatever it is. So we move up to the next one, them holding hands. I'm guessing they're going for that iconic hand shot, but let's have a look how we can improve this one. I reckon that the exposure definitely needs to be down on this one. Julie must have fell asleep. She's gone quiet. I should send her a text going, "Oi, wake up." Our water truck's here at the front. Alright, so more beautiful photos. Okay, getting some more photos coming in from people. Ooh. Excuse me, guys. I do apologise for my yawningness. It has been a very long day for me, as some people do know. When I wake up, I reply to some of the messages that got sent through the night if I slept through them. And yeah, most of the times if I'm replying to some people, it's like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I do apologise. Alright, so tone curve. And then after this, Marlyn, I will export these out of Lightroom straight away, and then I'll put them onto the computer, and I'll load up our chat, and I'll send them over to you. That way, yeah, sleepyhead. So I'll make sure that I get these to you tonight. Stop yawning. That is bad manners. I'm on a live and I'm sitting here yawning. Anybody think I was raised like an animal? That's a monkey. Certainly has made a massive change on this photo. So let's have a look. This is what I started with. And handsome little devil he is. That's what it finished with. So that one is a keepsake for you, Marlyn, definitely, of your boy. It's quite a nice photo. Certainly came a bit long way from being over bright to putting a bit more colour, a bit more shadow into a bit more shadow and underexposed, but it can also help give a bit more body and depth to the photo with having a bit of shadow there. Alright, so yeah, like there's not much more for me to do for this one. Like it's quite good of a photo. We'll move on to the last one. And here's Brian sitting on the side of the road waiting for okay, we'll say the bus, I don't know. Wait for something. Let's see. Ooh. We'll leave the auto on and we'll see how things progress with doing the edit. Don't know. Sorry guys if I'm not overly talkative. Just trying to concentrate on these photos and getting them done for the night. I've still got to go and have a shower and get ready for bed, and don't think there's anything else that I need to do. Maybe. Don't know. Time will tell. Time will tell. I'll probably forget something. I was so focused on trying to get this done, I probably forgot a lot of things that I was probably supposed to do. That's alright. There's always tomorrow. Not a bad change in the photo. This is what I started with. To that, just gave a bit more of a... no. I am just a overgrown monkey with a hairy back who can punch on a keypad and a mouse. Just some simple edits. Tweaking them a little bit. The computer does most of the work and the program does all the work. Me, I'm just the monkey on the other end, just guiding it where it needs to go. So that's where it started. That's where I finished. Let's go all through these photos for everyone to see. And Brian, we wish you a big happy 22nd birthday on the 30th of May, which is Sunday. We will definitely be doing a write-up for that and wish him a happy birthday. And I wish everyone to jump on that thread or that post as I do it, and everyone jump on and wish Brian a big happy 22nd as well. So this is where we started. Quite a nice photo. A lovely photo done in Baguio. I just noticed something. I'm not taking it out, but up here, security camera hanging off a big old church, and you got a security camera hanging off because people are doing stupid stuff. What a way to wreck a building. And then we went to this one. We took a thumb out of the side, which is kind of cool. The photo come up quite lovely. Here we are down in Manila Bay, and the sky was a challenge on this one, but I think we came to a good compromise. I swore at it a lot in my head. It heard what I was thinking and thought, well, this is the compromise we're willing to give you. So me and the computer came to a compromise, and bam, that is the baby of our compromise. Another little photo. Lovely couple. They clearly do enjoy their time together, and it's lovely to see. Another challenging one because of the shadows when I started, but kind of really good compromise that we came up with. Me and the computer, we compromised a lot on things tonight, so thanks to the computer for sticking with me. I like this photo. This is a beautiful view. I would probably actually like to come up here wherever it is. It's in the Philippines somewhere, but it's just mountainous. It's just valley. It's beautiful. Like, I'm guessing Baguio because of, I know mountainous areas is what Baguio is known for. So, yeah. And then we started moving on to a prenup, I think, photo shoot that they were doing. Having a bit of fun. Sky was a bit of a challenge on this one too. But that's the thing. When you got overexposed stuff in photos, it becomes a little bit of a challenge. But I do my best, and it's still blown out, but there's not a lot I can do, so I'm not going to try and force an ugly edit. I'm just going to leave it, step back and say, okay, you won, I compromise. Quite a nice photo. It came back, got a bit more life into the photo, not so washed out. And this one was a bit more life put back into the photo as well. So, thank you for everyone joining tonight. and supporting Marlyn in all the photos and all the lovely kind words that everyone has said for her son and her, and everyone saying kind words for everyone that is on this page. Like, I will not tolerate anyone abusing anyone else. I will deal with it straight away. I had one person call me a scammer with the the big Easter giveaway. He said, "Oh, you're a scammer," and stuff like that. I got rid of him very quickly, and I asked him, I private messaged him, and I said, what was with this whole outburst of scamming and all this sort of stuff? He goes, I was just trying to get attention from girls. I'm like, well, you got the attention from me, and now you will not be allowed on my page. And he got banned. So I just want everyone to come here, have a safe place where they can express what they want to say. No one take it to heart, and if it does get heated, I will deal with it. So I'll thank everyone's support tonight and towards Marlyn and her son and everyone within, because I know Princess came on and people asking her how she's doing because her circumstances at home. Everyone is supporting, and that's what I want in this little community that I'm starting. I want everyone to support everyone. So I'm going to wrap this up tonight, guys. I'm going to export these out, and then I'm going to send these over to Marlyn. Thank you very much for everyone coming on tonight. This was not a planned live, but the common people that keep popping up on all my lives are here tonight to show the support, chill out, have a bit of a chat with me and Julie, mainly Julie. She's become the star of these lives nowadays, even though she's gone to sleep again. But I know she's got busy things to do at home right now with dealing with Zoe and packing up the little canteen thing that she's got going on the outside. But thanks, guys, for joining, and we'll see you on Sunday night is the next live. So it'll be 5 p.m. Philippines time, and I'll be doing more of the other supporters' photos. Everyone that has been sending in photos from when I asked to now, I will get to them, and I'll probably start doing more lives every Wednesday night. But if I get more and more photos coming in from people that wanting edits, I'll definitely start doing more and more lives, just so people can get the edits, they can watch them, have a chat, and everyone else can see the photos. I have got with some photos sent to me from one of our supporters, and I am excited. I am really excited to edit her photos. She has given me permission to edit one of the photos on the live where I didn't know how she would take it. But she's given me permission to edit it on the live. She's very open-minded, and I don't want anyone to say anything otherwise about it, because it is a beautiful photo that she's taken. She did self photos of her pregnancy, of her little one. She originally sent me a photo of her little one to edit, and then she sent me 2 photos of her while she was pregnant in a dress, and then she's got another one that was tastefully done where she's got no top on, covering everything up and doing the holding the belly, where it was the most desirable photo that most women want. Is they want to look fully natural with the big belly and everything like that. So I said that I wouldn't edit that photo on the live, and she goes, no, I'm open-minded, I don't mind if you edited it. And I want to do that one a black and white, because I think it'll look absolutely beautiful. She looks stunning in her pregnancy, and I am looking forward to being able to give her a really nice photo to remember her pregnancy by. So with all that said, thank you everyone for joining. I'm off for a shower. Have a lovely night. Stay safe. Mahal kita, everyone. Toodles from Australia. Alright guys, have a good one.